Hello friends, happy Sunday. Hopefully everything's live and wonderful now. Give us a thumbs up and a hello in the chat to let me know everything's working. And we've got hopefully a pretty busy stream today. Let's figure out what I'm going to talk about. So we're going to cover the how much money does a lazy Etsy seller make? Going to go through my monthly stats for last month. I know this is a week early, but yeah, Etsy. I also want to talk about what eRank's doing to help us. Anthony's got out extra bits of tools, so I want to cover that. And we're also going to go into, what else are we talking about? We're talking about the other thing that Etsy are doing to bully us. Yeah, wonderful. The next thing in this whole saga that Etsy is doing, some of you will probably know what I'm talking about here. And potentially for my needle felting that sounds like a teenage boy voice breaking. Potentially for my needle felting followers, I know I've been slacking on the felting, so I want you guys to pick for me what next project you think you would really want to see in a needle felting thing. But first, a word from our sponsors. I've always wanted to say that. It's not really sponsors, but I just have a little thingamabob for you all, hopefully. Sponsors, it's an affiliate. There we go. That's what we'll call it. Type and talk at the same time. It's not easy. Right, so I just want to share with you all my affiliate for this live stream if you're interested. We are... I want to talk to you about Slick. I want to talk to you about Skillshare. You've probably heard this if you watch YouTube for any length of time, and I'm super excited to have a bit of affiliatedness with them. So what this means is if you click on my link here, it's named myself, but anyway, you get the point. If you click on my link, what that gives you is 2 months free subscription to Skillshare. And if you haven't heard of Skillshare, what it is pretty... I think it's pretty awesome. It's a learning platform where there's tutorials of all sorts of things. Right now I am working through Draw with Jazzer, who's a YouTuber. If you haven't watched him, he's awesome. But Draw with Jazzer has a tutorial just now on how to grow as an artist on YouTube, finding it absolutely fascinating. And there's what I thought for you guys might be awesome as well. There's tons of courses on how to improve your photography. So these things are pretty cool. And like I say, totally free for 2 months. All you have to do, you have to put in your credit card details, which I know sucks a bit, but you put in them, but you cancel it before the 2 months and it's totally free. So you can get a good bit of training in 2 months. And then once that's done, someone else can possibly give you an affiliate so you can get even longer free. But if you love it, I think it's only like about a tenner a month. I might be lying, but anyway, that's the thing. That's that's today's sponsor. Not really sponsor, affiliate. Right, now that's covered. Let's dive into the chat and see who's here to see hello to, and then we'll get onto the videos. Wally or Sandra, I do remember your name. The wonderful Sandra is here just now. Loves the lipstick. Thank you so much. I was brand new. I was actually treating myself when I was at the supermarket. So me treating myself. I bought like a £5 lipstick. Thank you. But it smacks you in the eyeballs, does it not? So I'm loving it. DPS, hello, awesome to see you. We Crafty Creations, thanks for doing the videos, they really help me. Awesome, thank you so much, I'm glad to hear that. Kathleen, hello from Southern California. If anyone wants to hit us up in the chat, let us know where you're from. I'm sure you all know I am from today not sunny, just outside Glasgow in Scotland. This is the funny thing, in the UK, like, we just say, like I would say close to Glasgow. Other people would say London, would say Paris. I get why you do it, but I find it funny in America. Everyone's like, it would be like London, New York. Is there a London in New York? So I always forget to add the whole bit that I'm in Scotland, because I just take it as read. I've had too much coffee today, talking too fast. But anyway, hello from Southern California. G Morgan, hello there. Oh, chat jumped. Thank you so much. Trinity Soaps, awesome. Hello. Violetta. Oh, what a name. That's awesome. Did I even get close to pronouncing it right? Anyway, Violetta, I have a question. I opened an Etsy store 2 weeks ago selling pet bows and bandanas. I'm wondering if the promotion thing even works. Not sure how to advertise my items. I'm not sure. The problem is, if you haven't already had the ads set up, then I don't know what numbers they're going to use for a cost per click. This is how much you pay for an ad. They promised us if we were already running ads, then our current cost per click data would still be used for an indeterminate amount of time. But if you're new, my fear is, and what I'm feeling from hearing from other people, it'll default to what Etsy's suggested promoted listings bids were. And if anyone ever I ran on the suggested bids for half a day and it was horrific. They're not good. So basically, I'd probably say hold off until we get a bit more data. What's supposed to be happening is right now, Etsy's kind of using us as guinea pigs to find out what they think a good cost per click could be. So their machine can learn what's the best thing to do. So fingers crossed it'll get better, but I'm not... Look, try it. Stick $1 a day if you can afford that, and if you're happy to do that, give it a try. But my feeling is the results are going to be horrific. Water break. Marsha, hello Orlando. Wally loves Skillshare. Cool. I knew you'd be you're into everything, but yeah, Skillshare is totally awesome by the looks of it. Like I said, I started digging around, clicked on a load of different courses that I want to follow, but I just haven't had time, and the Draw with Jazza is looking great fun so far. G Morgan, yes, good point. Be sure to mark 60 days in your calendar. Yeah, put an alert on your phone like at 59 days to say cancel the Skillshare subscription or something. Just so you remember, because that's where they want to trap you. They give you something cool for a month, for 2 months, and then they're hoping that a few people will forget and get charged. They're a business. I think 2 months free, that'll give you enough time if there's something that you really want to learn. Like I say, totally recommend looking at one of the photography courses, because we can all do to improve our photography, for sure. Latoya, hello from across the pond in Charlotte, NC, where's that? No, I suck. I'm really bad at American states. Trinity Soaps would love to see a lion and a lamb needle felted. Oh yeah, lovely. I can certainly add them to the list for sure. But yeah, that sounds cute. Marjeline, hello. Vintage NR5, hello. Marjeline, quite a sunny Wolverhampton. Also, we had a beautiful day here yesterday. I can't complain. It's just revolting here today. But the good news is that means I'm going to be able to keep this stream on track and not go wandering, because I thought the easiest way to warm up my house is to put a roast on in the oven. So the roast finishes at just after 5. So I'm going to have to end the stream to go and tend to meat. That sounds great, doesn't it? Hannah, thank you so much. And Lily Tree in the house, hello there. G Morgan, far northern Minnesota, and your leaves have started to turn. Oh yeah, I love autumn when it does it properly with sun and warmth and crispy cold days. Unfortunately in Scotland we just tend to get horrible wet and windy and blech. So fingers crossed. Wally's, I'm not even going to say that. Mariaman, that sounds lovely. Mariaman in Alad Island, Finland. Beautiful. I knew you were Finland, but I can't say the rest of it. But awesome. DPS is New Hampshire, and it's Katie. Hey there. I will eventually remember everyone's names. I'm terrible at that. Susan, good morning from PA. I don't know where any of these places are, but it's still cool. Latoya, hey, you can use mine as a dummy for us cause I'm new and I'm not having issues. You do $5 a day. Awesome. Good job if it's working for you. Oliver's Art, hello there. Latoya, North Carolina. Of course it is. I'm an idiot. I do know that now that you've said it. Jarrett, hello from across the other small pond to Europe, I'm guessing. So somewhere that we're still in just now. Yeah, don't get me political. Latoya, the smart thing to do so I don't burn my food. I hope not. It smells really good. This probably wasn't a smart thing because now the house smells awesome. DPS, you actually took off a few popular listings that you knew Etsy charged 25 cents per click, ouch, on Google, and left your listings that were set at 2 cents to 7 cents for vintage listings. Awesome, and please keep me updated with that because I get so many people saying it doesn't work for me because I have a vintage shop, and I'm like, well, I don't have a vintage shop, but advertising surely must be able to work for vintage. Frank the Tank, hello there, not too late at all, I'm very good. Yep, that was good English. My mouth and my brain are not in sync today. I'm very good, thank you so much. I hope you're all doing awesome. Kay is also in Charlotte, North Carolina. Mariana, hello from Ukraine. I'm not going to try and say that. Kyiv, sorry. Ever so sort of words. Etsy moved you to Etsy ads. Oh, that's rubbish. I didn't know they were going to force people already. In a few days they show your listings less. Yep. Only half of the daily budget and bids are a little higher, a few cents. Yeah, that's really weird. That is exactly what I've been saying. But I've been seeing in my shop how much they're charging me. Like my max limit is $3. I was spending like about $1 before, but it's half of what it was every day. I'm barely spending anything. The cost per click's higher, but I'm not getting many clicks at all. It's bonkers. I thought the money was going to be up crazy high. Susan, Pennsylvania. Oh, you guys just pick names I can't say on purpose. No, I haven't got a clue how to go about that, but awesome. Near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I can do that, Pittsburgh. Monique, hello. I'm very good, thank you. I hope you're good. Latoya, yeah, the internet is awesome. It took a lady from Scotland to bring you together. That is so cool. When you're in the same city. Such a small world, isn't it? That is awesome. Frank, is there any way in eRank to see the best sellers from your competition? And no, that's not data that Etsy shares with eRank. It's kind of considered sort of private, personal data, because I know like a lot of people would complain, like a lot of people even hide their favorites and stuff because they don't want, hide their sales data, reviews, everything, because they don't want people finding out what their favorites are and sort of back chaining it. The only thing you can sort of do is have a look in and see what things, what items are the newest. If they're getting relisted often, then you could say maybe that one's selling, but there's no direct way to do that as far as I know right just now. DPS, advertising was working for you. All your listings were at 1 cent and SEO at $2 a day. Yeah, unfortunately I think loads of us had got it. So a beautiful sweet spot. I was up to 2,000% return on investment. For every $1 I was spending on advertising, I was getting $20 back, and now, nah. Okay, thank you so much. Well, Frank, yes, everyone give us a thumbs up. We're at 47 already. Awesome. Thank you so much. Jared, about the names, let's see if you can pronounce this. Oh, you are evil. Right. Kujic? No, of course I can't say that. In the municipality of Hudson in the Netherlands. I've got the Netherlands, but I don't. Also, my tongue should be able to manage some of these because I think like Scottish has a lot of more loan words from that part of the world, but not, I can't do the J's and K's and everything very well. Yeah, sorry guys. Okay, right, quickly dive in. First thing, yes, so I said we were going to do, for everyone who's interested in the art, not just for needle felting, because I think, in my opinion, I watch videos of people making sculptures in different mediums so I can get inspired by it. So I'm going to give you all a choice of a few things that I could make videos on. The art videos obviously take a good deal longer than just me sitting talking to you, so they'll be spaced out depending on how busy I am to how quickly I can get them. So bid number one from you guys, a thing that I can that I was thinking I could make in the nearest future, is a tutorial step by step how to make a horse. Horses are crazy difficult, but when they work, oh, they're so good. So on a horse, or this is one I've had on the back burner forever. It's a huge video, but I'm looking forward to making it, and it is all about how to sculpt like every breed of dog. So going into the different body shapes, the different muzzle shapes, the different ear settings, the different coat patterns. I was thinking of that while I was doing this little guy, just thinking of how to do the coat texture for this. Is a blue roan cocker spaniel, hopefully, obviously, but just to do all the different coat colors and coat patterns. So that's option number 2, and then option number 3 is something I've been working on, something that's super difficult, but I think I've managed to get, I won't call it a pattern, but a way to do these things. So something, if you're following me on Facebook, you will have seen I've been working on, and I can actually demonstrate. I've got some that I've made. So come with me, friends. How far can this go before, stuff's fallen on the table. So needle felted heads. It would make a whole bunch more sense. How do I put this back on? There we go. It'd make a whole bunch more sense if I brought these. That looked better before. Come on, camera. Sorry about this, guys. I'm a professional YouTuber. Right, so let's bring the heads to you rather than me to the heads. So I have been working on a little pattern. That way. Little pattern to make different heads, and yes, I have got them on cocktail sticks. So come on, girl. There we go. Left and right's opposite. So this is something I've wanted to be able to make forever, and I worked on it, and I think I've got a way to make faces, needle felted or sculpted faces. Right, guys, you get back in your box over here. So, like, thinking of, all sorts of ages and all sorts of looks and everything. But yeah, so that's your 3 options. Now they're going to be falling on my head. That is creepy, with him looking right down at me with this little creepy smile. Here, you go away. Go, leave me alone. Stop bothering me. Right, okay. Look at them. Don't look at me. That's creeping me out. So that's your idea. Horse start to finish. Camera fell. Horse start to finish. All about all breeds of dogs, all at the one time, or all about faces. So yeah, there we go. That's my plans. I'm sorry about the earthquakes with the camera, me trying to show you that. So that's part 1 done. Back to the chat for a minute. Olivia, thank you so much. Susan, Old English Sheepdog. Yeah, well, that would be part of the All About Dogs. Cockatiel or parrot type. That will probably have to be something for the new year, I think, just because I would want to do it. I haven't made any birds yet, so I want to get a system sorted out first. Magdalena, hello. Awesome to see you. I hope you're well. DPS, thank you so much. Olivia, love the black haired one. Thank you. I'd like her as well, actually. She's probably my favourite. Latoya, love to learn to do that, but those heads would probably scare the toddlers. It is a little bit freaky just having heads. I will probably give them bodies at one point. point. DPS, nothing creepy about a head on a stick. Yeah. Hannah, do you make any whippets or greyhounds, and can you do brindle coats? Absolutely, that will be part of the All About Dogs. That's different body types, different head types, because greyhounds, sighthounds are pointy heads, and brindle coats. Yes, couple of methods to do that. Super easy. Kathleen, dog breeds as well. Everyone's kind of saying dog breeds. Yeah, the hardest one, but I think it'll be an awesome video. Olivius is Claudia. Cool. Good to meet you. Excuse me one moment. Right. So, the next thing I want to talk about, and I will give you a link first of all. Go and look at it after this so you can open it up, but don't play it until you're finished with me. Kathleen possibly wants dogs. Here's a video from Anthony of E-Rank talking about... Where did I put the thing I'm looking for? There it is. Talking about the brand new... talking about brand new feature that he's just thrown in on E-Rank. You guys are going to love this. This is talking about the new marketing stuffs. So we're going to go over there and have a look at what he's done. I am super impressed that he's managed to throw this all together so quickly. So screen, here we go on my screen, put that out of the way. And so on E-Rank there's a couple of things. Now this is a pro feature, so you have to pay to get this, so I'm giving you a sneak peek. I showed you the trend buzz a little while ago, but the trend buzz has got more buzzy. It's got more added to it. So what he's thrown in here is you've got the buzzing, what's trending, what's getting the most views on Etsy. But he's also added for the advertising woes. For us, now we want to know about Google Shopping. So what's buzzing on Google Shopping? So he's given us the top things on Google Shopping as well. And we can also look at different dates. So I'm not going to show you all of this because you have to pay, and obviously he needs money. So let's see what was up and coming. October's good because that's when the Christmas stuff is really starting to climb. So we have a quick look now. I don't get, people go onto Google Shopping to search for Amazon. Go figure. But anyway, at that time people are searching obviously for Halloween costumes, but is there other things? There must be Fortnite costumes. We can't do that. But that was last year. But get some, is there any ideas of what's big on Google Shopping that maybe we could think about? For example, people are starting to really look for coats and jackets. That's really starting to build up on Google Shopping. So that's good to know. Totally makes sense. As you can see, it builds up, and November, December, that's at a peak. That makes sense. And again, boots for women was high. It's likely to be again. Armchairs and accent chairs is a big search. So that's just a little something there. But also as well, this has been thrown into the Keyword Explorer as well. Again, this is a pro feature because these things cost Anthony quite a bit of money to get in the first place. So if we look, wedding ring, because that's a big search. If we look on wedding ring, there we go, computer running slow, we see not only the Google data and the Etsy data, but the Google Shopping data is there as well. Now I'm just going to hide Google because obviously it's such a massive search term on Google. But we can get a look and see the Google Shopping numbers and the Etsy numbers, so you start to get a bit of a trend. You know, is this big on Etsy and Google Shopping? Is it big on one or the other? And interestingly, for those of you worrying about Google Shopping and whatever else, Google Shopping is really quite tiny compared to Etsy. There are way more people looking for most terms on Etsy than they are on Google Shopping, but it's still super interesting to see it there. And also if we scroll down, it's been added as well. So into the keywords, we've got wedding ring, and it shows us the number of searches on Etsy, the trend on Etsy, and then we also get the Google Shopping searches number. So that's handy to be able to see, and we can compare it. Like I said, it's 13,000 average on Etsy and 1,500 Google Shopping. 300,000 on Google searches, but that number's there, so it's awesome. And I just wanted to pull up another thing that people get confused about. When you search and you see the Google cost per click, that's for advertising on Google. It's not for advertising on Google Shopping. So don't look and say, I don't want to be ranking for these keywords because it's going to cost me $2 a click. That's if you were advertising on Google directly. Google Shopping is a different thing. So that was just what I wanted to share with you all there. Back to Physig. I hope that helps somewhat. Oh, I have got my microphone right in the screen. That's classy. Professional, Pam. Professional. What have we got? Hannah, you're most welcome. Susie, hello there. And Wendy, you're here, late but here. Only a little bit. We're just talking amongst ourselves. So we've got, one last thing to cover before we get on to the what does this lazy Etsy seller make in a month? Etsy's done a thing. Etsy's been doing a thing for quite a while, but this is a thing that is quite rightedly making people not a lot happy. Now, I didn't get this mail, but I know that a lot of people did, and it's a little bit sucky. Let's go and have a look. So this is an email that people have been sent from Etsy. And yeah, it's making them unhappy. Read about changes to the US search. To continue improving our buyer experience, now when a shopper in the US searches for an item, the first page of results, up to 48 listings, will be reserved for items that deliver for free and items from shops that guarantee free delivery to US buyers on orders of $35 or more. Keep in mind that 83% of purchases from search come from the first page. Because you're not currently offering free delivery to the US, you could experience a significant decrease in views to your listings. To ensure that your items are eligible and appear on the first page of search, we recommend setting up a free US delivery guarantee for orders of $35 or more. Yeah, so that has made quite a lot of people angry, and I utterly understand. That just feels like so much more bullying tactics. Etsy have said... Etsy said, first of all, free shipping would get priority placement, but now they're saying they're getting the whole of the front page. And what was that number? 83%. So if people are searching and they don't see you on the front page, there's a vanishingly small chance that they're going to buy if you're not on the first page. So that is super bullying. The one good piece of news is, look at your stats and see how much of your views are actually coming from search. Hopefully they're coming from a lot of other places, but I completely know and agree that this sucks, that we've got a kind of double whammy. We go, okay, so the US search, we might not be seen so much, so that's fine, I've got my promoted listings. And they go, here's the rug, let's pull that one from under your feet as well. So, do we run advertising? Do we run the free shipping? Do we run both? It sucks a bit. Etsy's being mean. I know what they're trying to do here. It's someone actually gave this quote earlier on today talking about YouTube, and I totally agree. I was like, that's it, exactly. It's like, I can't remember the direct quote, but it's basically saying change is hard. We'll resist change until it becomes more uncomfortable to keep doing the thing we were doing than to do the change. Now, Etsy are making it more and more uncomfortable. They're not just going, free shipping will be good, free shipping will give you a bit of a boost. This is what they did last year. They said, you'll get a bit of a boost in ranking. Now they're saying, if you don't have free shipping to the US, you won't be seen on the front page of search to the US. Now, this doesn't mean you can't sell to the US. If you have customers in the US that have been before and they're coming back to you, if people are finding you off social media, if people are finding you on their homepage, if they're even clicking through from they find someone else and they get, you might also like items like this. If they're seeing you anywhere else. And yeah, my search is not the biggest, is not, for all that I try and optimize for search, I'm getting seen in a load of other places rather than search. So my views to the US were important, but not so much that it's terrifyingly scary. I'm leaving the free shipping off just now. This is a kind of solidarity thing. I could afford it. My items are light. I mean, this guy, he ships for about £4 to the UK and £5 to the rest of the world. It's nothing in the great big scheme of things, but I know some of you, it is a big concern, so I'm not doing the free shipping yet, to hopefully be able to still have a successful shop without it. But if it hurts too much, I might have to put it on myself. Anyway, that's the thing. Right, check on the chat, and then we'll get into my actual figures. Hannah, do you recommend advertising with flyers, business cards, etc. to bring people into your shop that way? It depends. Do you mean flyering out in your area or popping them into your boxes when you send things out? Flyering in your area really depends what you make. It's a bit of an old school thing to do, but I don't think it would hurt if, like, local supermarkets have notice boards where you can put things up, put a wee ad up there, put a wee flyer up there. I don't think it would hurt. It's just probably the chances of the right people seeing it, because they're not there shopping for that kind of thing. So if you have the kind of item that your target market is very broad, then that's possibly. The other thing is, if you have a very specific niche, what I would do, like, I work in a alternative kind of goth club once a month, and for the club we have flyers, and we allow people to advertise on the back of the flyers. So if your niche was very specific, like if your niche was goths, then see if you can pop an advert in that specific thing. So if there's, I don't know, if you make baby stuff and there's a mum and baby group, ask if there's a way that you can work out a sponsorship with each other. You can help each other. So yeah, that doesn't hurt. Certainly it's nice to be able to get more sales in your local area, but you have to think, any of these things, you've not got to think of, it's all about me, people, advertise me. You have to say, what can I do to bring value to these people? Are they my target market? Are they going to like this? Will this be good for them? If I'm going to come into their group and advertise stuff in their group, it would be better if I was a part of their group, if I was a part of their community, rather than this stranger who wants to spam. I hope that makes sense. You're wondering how the search is for buyers, because they think things they see first are not seen because they match their search, but because they offer free shipping. Yeah, absolutely. I think for very broad search terms that won't be a problem, because, I mean, this is the other thing. Even if you're forced to jump, the first page is only 48 items, and you've no guarantee of getting in that first page. Like wedding rings, if you weren't ranking, even if you go free shipping, you're still probably not going to rank. So what people will see in that first page will still be the best results. It's just the best results that only do free shipping. But I have wondered if it's a very, very long tail keyword, a very niche thing. I can't search in America, so I don't know, but I wonder, will they totally just leave that front page for possibly irrelevant things? If there wasn't 48, if there wasn't 48 items with that exact term that was to do with that exact thing you searched for, will they show the ones without free shipping, or will they show ones that aren't really relevant but they happen to have free shipping? That's a kind of fear for me. So we'll see what they do, but hopefully they'll learn, because at the end of the day, if they show the wrong stuff, buyers will buy less and Etsy will make less money. And also buyers that buy less will come back less often. If search sucks, you'll go to a different platform. People use Etsy if they can find what they're looking for, and if they find what they're looking for and they love it, then they'll come back. So we'll see. Susie, yeah, light items are awesome for selling. I totally agree. I used to be a power seller on eBay. Awesome. I never got the hang of eBay very much. My mum's done pretty well on it, but I never did great. The only time eBay kind of works for me was like when I was making something in a video and I was like, well, I don't know what to do with this. I don't really want to put it on Etsy. Right, I'll launch the video and put it up on eBay at the same time. I never got the hang of it otherwise. Andrea makes big wreaths and it's around $25 to ship them. Yeah, I've heard a lot of wreath sellers are super worried, and I understand why. People are saying the other thing as well, it can cost a very different amount in different sides of the US. I mean, I'm lucky that basically it's going to cost the same all over the UK, and then worldwide it costs the same to send to different places in America. They're not significantly further away. But yeah, shipping big things is difficult. Chat jumped. Olivia's have both light and heavy objects. Words. Only doing the free shipping, not ads. Too confusing to do them properly. Need to learn Pinterest as so much traffic comes through there to Etsy. Absolutely, yeah, totally agree. If you can get into any of these things, Pinterest for me is awesome, but it's not the work that I've done. If you want to do well on Pinterest or Instagram, absolutely the thing I recommend, the biggest thing, take awesome pictures, take strange pictures, take geeky pictures, take pictures that people will share, because people will pin them on Pinterest and you'll get seen from that. I know there are strategies to grow on Pinterest, and I do need to work on it a bit more myself, but the best thing is the pins that do the best are awesome pictures. And it's not just one awesome picture. You've got to take 200 awesome pictures, and then the right person will see it and share it, and all their friends will see it and share it. It's a bit of luck, but it's awesome when it happens. I have one item that does significantly well on Pinterest. I have no idea who pinned it first or where it came from, but loving it. Marsha, what are my feelings of a Facebook page versus Etsy? There's no reason why not to do both. I've had my page, Ben McFuzzylugs, for almost as long as I've had my Etsy shop, but I don't sell on it. The main reason for that, well, it has the link, but it takes you to the Etsy shop. I am less loving Facebook pages, and the reason I'm less loving Facebook pages is other people can only reply to your comments. The biggest thing about social media is it's social, it's a community. So I prefer a group to a page, a group where other people can post. It's harder work, but you build a community. A Facebook page, again, if your items have beautiful pictures, it's all well and good, but most people I see running a page, most people, apart from Wally, I'm loving your Facebook. Is it group or a page? I can't remember, but anyway, loving that. But most people, their pages are rubbish. It is literally just, I posted something in my shop, I made a thing, you should buy it. Most people don't want that. At the best, here's a promotion, here's something for you, here's some money off for you. If you make them super interesting, I'm working on doing a video on this, but the more links you post and the less people engage with the links that you post because they're not relevant to them, the less people Facebook will show your page to. And so you're going to feel, I've heard so many people say, I've got a page with hundreds of followers, but nobody sees my post. And that's because Facebook's going, yeah, you're trying to take people off the platform and nobody likes your posts anyway, so we're not showing them. And people go, oh, does this mean we have to use adverts? No, you have to make more interesting posts. basically. How a lot of social media works is they show your content to a small amount of your followers, like your super followers. And if your super followers interact with it better than they do to other things, then they'll go, oh, let's show it to some more of the followers and some more of the followers. And then eventually, if it does well with all of that group, it goes, well, let's try this. Let's throw this out in the wider world. So you want posts that people engage with loads, right? Tangent, I'm going off on I'll stop now. Stop skipping. Monique, it's hard to post things for free to the US. I'm in Australia and one of your most popular items is mugs. Oh yeah, mugs are heavy and you need them secure and everything. Right, Etsy is saying we don't need to. Free shipping doesn't mean free shipping, it means shipping included, and I wish they would say that. You can bump up the price, but yeah, if everybody else that is shipping mugs has rolled in the price and they've bumped up their price, then you're going to look competitive with them all, that's fine. But if everyone hasn't, if they have cheaper shipping and for similar mugs theirs look cheaper, theirs look not cheaper because cheaper suggests less quality. If two mugs that look similar quality, if one of them is more expensive, then yeah, it's hard to be competitive with the one that can sell it for cheaper. Renee, offer code for discount in your final email and people can become repeat customers. Absolutely, yeah, I know a load of people do that and it seems to work for them. Personally, I've never really done it. People just kind of come back anyway. I'm probably the worst eatsier on the planet. I very rarely do discounts. I very rarely do sales. I think I said last week one of my last sales was when one of my tires blew up and I needed a new tire. It wasn't even, I think that was like a 24-hour flash sale. That's what I did on my Facebook page. I said, you've got 24 hours, here's the code, go buy. That's the kind of sales that I do. It's like scarcity. Whereas if you're constantly doing, here's a 10% off, here's 20% off, we've got a sale going on, then people won't buy when you're not on sale because they'll be waiting for your sale. But yeah, it works for some people, definitely. DPS, I actually have seen that when I searched that not everything is shown has free shipping. Thank you so much. Yeah, so yeah, if there's not that much stuff, then yeah, they've not done it yet. So we'll see how this turns out. Hannah makes yarn rainbows. That sounds cool. And other colourful decorations for children's rooms. You work at a creche, so I was wondering if you should put up a flyer with a discount code. Yeah, yes, you can get discount codes on Etsy in your shop. You can control that, absolutely. And yeah, if the creche are happy with you doing that, spot on. That's the perfect. You have a captive market. Yeah, go for it. Obviously, speak to them, make sure you're not breaking any rules, but yeah. Paper crane. Hello, crafty people. Yeah, eBay annoys me. I find eBay's really complicated fees and stuff. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if I made any money on eBay. I didn't look into it too much. I was just trying to get rid of stuff. But yeah, it does seem really complicated. And I know everyone says eBay fees are dearer than Etsy fees. So yeah. Susie, eBay used to be better and cheaper. Paper crane, 40% of your traffic on Etsy comes through Pinterest. Awesome. Ooh. Oh, Susie, you have a great day. Thank you for the thumbs up. That's awesome. Andrea, you do a lot of lives showing how to make crafts. That is so cool. Yeah, love that. And good segue. I will be doing the needle felting cactus kit that we talked about a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So if you're wanting to felt along next week, I'll still talk about random things and answer your questions, but we'll be felting together if anyone wants to join in. And for added amusement, the kit's got polystyrene balls for me to use, and I hate felting on polystyrene balls, so you can watch my torture next week. Yay. Wally, yeah, you hate spam groups too. You absolutely have a fantastic group. I'm loving how it's going. I don't think I can get to it just now because I've got too many screens open, but I will link you at some point because your group is awesome. Renee, question on Pinterest: do you need to add a description to your board, each board? I would. I can't remember how Pinterest's SEO works, but everywhere they give you chances to add data. This helps people, and it might help you be getting found. So yeah, add stuff, add words. Yep. Marsha, awesome. Hannah, never knew Pinterest was going to be so big. Haven't been on there for a long time. Good to know. I know. I don't get Pinterest at all. I know people love it, but apart from the times when I've done it on here where we go, let's search on Pinterest for things. So I get it's good for inspiration. I get if people are like planning a wedding or planning a new room or something, you can put up inspiration boards. Okay, I get that. But otherwise, no, I don't get it. Right, let's do this thing where we do how much money. Now, you guys, before I switch over, let me know, how do you think this month, August, went for me? Were my sales up? Were my sales down? Were my views up? Were my views down? Let me know what you think. It's summer, so I see people are contacting me and saying, like, in the last day their sales are down, in the last week their sales are down, and honestly, I don't panic. In the summer, my sales are that much fluctuating that one person, a big sale, can make my sales look awesome for the month, and then the next month, for no reason, just a few less sales. But it doesn't mean I'm up or down. It just means the views I got were slightly less lucky, if that makes sense. So I don't worry. I mean, if it comes to November and it's super quiet, then I'll be freaking out. But I don't worry about a day or a week or a month or a season, really. The only season I worry about is the Christmas season. Right, but let's see, drumroll, how much money does a lazy Etsy seller make? So let's have a look. So we'll go into my stats and go quicker than that. Not the past 12 months. We might look at that. But we're at last month. So interestingly enough, with all the nonsense with search, with all the nonsense with ads, and with the fact that my shop has about 50 listings up just now, whereas last year it had about 300 listings at this time of the year, my total views are up 13%, and my visits are up 26% on this time last year. So that is super interesting. And when we pop down, I had 8 orders for the month with a revenue of $227. And let's do the comparison with last year, which is down. It's down quite a bit. Last year I had 9 orders, so that's 1 order down. So that tells me that's not statistically significant for... Look how quiet it is. I'm not freaking. I love it being quiet this time of year. It's about to get scary, or hopefully it's about to get scary. So this is cool. And the revenue, this time last year, it was nearly $400. That's just because I had some lucky big sales, like I say. So it's down. The views are up, so it means people are still finding me. It's just the luck of who's looking just now. So not freaking out at all. And the traffic sources, if you haven't already looked, we are getting to see more traffic data here, so that's pretty cool. So as I said, I mean, social media is my second biggest thing, and that's Pinterest. The biggest amount of my traffic is coming from Pinterest, and I'm not particularly active. I mean, look, over 400 views from Pinterest in a month. That's pretty cool. And then Facebook and all the rest, not so much. Other Etsy pages is my biggest source of traffic. So visits from the Buy on Etsy app and other pages on Etsy, including the editor's pick homepage and favorites. So Other things are more important than, look, Etsy search. This is why I'm not wetting myself about the search thing. Less than 10%. That's not worth worrying about. And my advertising, excuse me, I got kind of hiccups. Advertising is 23%, so it's my third highest. There we go. And also it doesn't count the app visits, which could be up there. So there we go. That's that. And the search terms still is people searching directly for my shop, so that's pretty cool. And Chinese crested, and a lot of cat lovers gift black cat. So I'm going to start, it's coming up for Halloween, so black cat is likely to be a big one, so I'm going to work on that. If you haven't already, your see more traffic details is pretty cool here, especially if you're running the ads, so you can see, and that is super interesting because this views has, oh no it's not, I'm being silly, right, yeah. I thought it had changed, but I remembered we're just doing last month. So that's what last month's advertising looked before the change. But if I just flick it onto last 30 days, because I know this is what you're all interested in more, can you guess where I made the change to Etsy ads looking at that graph? Yeah, that is a huge difference in the number of visits. But anyway, that's what my month has been like. Oh, let's while we're here, let's look at this advertising, because I know everyone's freaking out on this with big good reason. When I changed over my monthly budget, I was spending over $30 a month, and now we're down to $25, so it's spending less, which is super weird. But you can change the time frame now. We have an option for custom, which is cool. And we can now sort by. So let's have a look. We can sort the lines, which is cool. Revenue, how much we made, which is cool. And they also have brought in the budget spent, so you can work out cost per clicks. If you haven't already used it, in fact, let's go here. In tools on eRank, and this one's a free one, you have the return on investment calculator, which is cool. You put in all your numbers from over on Etsy, and this tells you loads of data. Your return on investment, your costs, everything like that. Most excellent. Right, back to my ugly mug, and we'll get back to the chat, and then my roast pork is nearly finished. So house smells awesome. So we'll get back to food soon. Let's have a look. Latoya loves Pinterest. Awesome. You'll have to let us know how you use it, what you love about it. I'm really interested. I think I would love to love it. Beezer says Pinterest was more fun before the bombardment of ads. Wendy looks up pictures of animals on Pinterest. Yeah, I probably do more just on a Google image search, but I get that. I do have a board on Pinterest just for ideas, so if I'm searching and I think I want to make that, I just pop it into my ideas board. DPS, August was very slow, July was busy, September getting busier. Awesome, that's what it should be. Wendy, what are the little heads behind me? Yeah, this was something I was talking about. If you're looking for a tutorial, I've been working on making little heads. Ooh, she's coming to attack me. I've been working on that way. I've been working on figuring out how to make faces, because faces are super difficult. So if yous are looking for it, I might do a tutorial on little faces. Let's get my creepy girl. Little face. Oh, I keep going the wrong way. Little faces. So I've been trying to perfect how to make faces. This little guy. So yeah, they've been great fun. I know it's creepy. I have heads on sticks behind me. Oh, Pinterest is good for DPS too. Jared, mistakenly pushing into no problem at all. You're making dinner, leaving now. Cool, enjoy dinner. I am literally just off soon myself. Wendy, cost per click, right. Quickly, I do have a video on this. If you search on YouTube, Pam Duthie cost per click. But the basis of this is advertisements are like a kind of bidding war. So when someone's advertising something on a platform, they pay a certain amount to get that advert out there, and they only pay that if someone clicks on the advert. So it is literally, you get seen on the search if you're advertised, and then it will come a point if someone clicks on it, then that money is taken out of your advertising account. So if you've said, I would like to bid, I will bid $1 for my ad to be seen, that means you get up in that advertising space, and if somebody else if a customer sees your ad and clicks on it, you get charged $1 for that advert. So it's like in the background, the computers are doing a bidding war for you. They're saying, I'll bid 20 cents, I'll bid 30 cents, I'll bid 40 cents. There you go, you're a winner, you'll get up there, your advert will get seen. It's a very simplistic way of looking at it, but it's basically the highest bidder gets their advert seen, sort of. And then what happens more often, you'd think that higher is better then, yeah, but what happens is they'll blow through their budget. Like if you're on $1 a click, that means one person just has to click on your ad and see your listing, and you spent $1. So your advertising budget will be spent really quickly, and you won't be able to bid anymore. So people with lower bids, if you then only had 1 cent cost per click and your budget was $1, you get to be clicked on 100 times instead of that person only getting clicked on 1 time. So you have 100 times more chance of the person clicking on it actually buying, although you won't get seen at the start of the day because the person with a big budget gets seen. That's a really quick way to explain it. I hope it sort of makes sense. Anyway, Latoya, Pinterest, you do your hair, kids room and client planning boards and everything in Pinterest. Use it more than Facebook. Oh cool, you hate Facebook except for networking, love Pinterest. I guess it's the something in you that loves it. But yeah, if you love Pinterest, then Pinterest is the best place to build up your presence. If you love Facebook, then Facebook is the best place because you live there, you understand how it works, you understand what people are looking for. And Latoya, you have 165 boards. Wow, awesome. And your vote is for the little heads. Actually, it would kind of be good for Halloween to make heads on sticks. Creepy. Marsha, thank you so much. Right guys, where did that go? Right guys, thank you so much for joining me. I think my tea's nearly ready. So this is a great way to keep me from waffling on. Before I go, I would like to remind you all again about the Skillshare thingy. If you're interested, this is an affiliate. But Skillshare is an awesome place for learning. It has tons of tutorials. This is affiliate. It's not sponsored as such. It's an affiliate. But you get, if you click on my link, you get 2 months free on Skillshare. You have to enter your card details, so don't forget to cancel before the 2 months are up. But it gives you access to all the awesome tutorials. Should be, hopefully, fingers crossed, some really cool things on there. I'm watching the Draw with Jazzer tutorial on being a artistic YouTuber. Loads of cool stuff, so give that a click. But anyway, I'm off to get my tea. I hope you all have a great week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. As always, it's absolutely lovely that you do that. And catch you all next week. Thank you so much.